What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nick the Barber. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the TPOB Go clipper, and I'm going to tell you guys whether it is worth the buy or not. So first, we're going to talk about the build quality of the clipper. This clipper is beautiful. It looks amazing. You got the rubber grip right here where the hand rests naturally. You got a thumb groove on the front of the rubber grip. You got 2 finger grooves on the back. Here, take a look at that. You got the Architect blade. This blade is amazing. It's a phenomenal blade. It picks up the hair very nicely, guides the hair straight into the cutting blade. In this box, you get 2 blades, 2 cutting blades. You get a shorter tooth cutting blade and you get a deeper tooth cutting blade. I took off the short tooth cutting blade that came with the clipper and I put the deep tooth one. Let me see if you guys can take a better look at that. So just wait for it to focus. There we go. So I put the deep tooth blade on it, and the blade cuts phenomenally. It cuts amazingly well. You got their new lever. I don't know if this is called a SnapTech leather. Let me see. No, I don't believe so. I think it's a different lever. But it's definitely different from the Play. Feels really nice. It's very clicky, very smooth, and it's a really good quality lever. You have 2 speeds, 7,500 on the low, 9,000 on the high. And we're going to do a sound check with the 2 speeds. So here we go. 7,000. It's looking like 57 decibels. And then 67 decibels on the high speed. So not a very loud clipper. Definitely is louder than the Play though, but not too much louder. But when you're using it at 7,500, it's quieter than a Saber. But when you do the 9,000, it's louder. It's just not as loud as the Instinct, which I believe the Instinct's RPM range starts out around the same, 8,000 something or 9,000, and it just starts out really loud for no reason. So, but it's quieter and it's very, very strong. The thing that I love about having the boost button is that you don't need to wait for the clipper to detect resistance. All you have to do is just push the button and it'll speed up. And then if you don't want that part, push the button again and it'll slow down. So you really have the power, just like you did with the Play, to control the speed at which you want to fade. So I will always pick a dedicated button to change the speed over intuitive torque control, whatever they want to call it for the vector motor, where the clipper decides when it wants to speed up. So, but the clipper is amazing. It feels really good. You got USB-C at the bottom. You got those 2 silver connectors right there, are the smart connectors. When you put it into the dock, it'll start charging it. I bought it for $100. Well, I got 2. I got the bundle that came with, if you bought 2 of them, it came with the X Deluxe trimmer with the Crazy Blade. So I only spent about $200, maybe a little over $200 to get the 2 clippers and the trimmer. And honestly, guys, I don't think you guys are going to get a deal like that ever again. I mean, you might, but I highly doubt that you'll get a deal like that again anytime soon, because it was a pre-sale deal. But retail, it should be around $135. I'm pretty sure that's what TPOB said himself. It was about $135. I might be wrong. If it's more than that, I still don't think it makes much of a difference. It's definitely still worth buying it, because you got clippers that are $200, $250, $300, and I still wouldn't even put them on the same level as this. This clipper is amazing. It's phenomenal. This clipper, it just cuts like butter. If they was to sell it for $200, I would still buy it, because this clipper is amazing. It's one of the best clippers out there. $135 just makes this that much more of a steal. So yeah, I got blessed with a really good pre-sale deal, but you guys can still be blessed just by buying it at the retail price, because the retail price is a crazy price. I already know if it was like Stylecraft, they would at least be selling it for $250. So, and it's great quality. It's better quality than pretty much anything that Stylecraft has ever released. anything Babyliss has ever released. Better than Wall just hasn't been doing anything lately. They just keep recycling the same old stuff. But this clipper is worth every single penny. And if they rose the price, it would still be worth every single penny. So would I buy this clipper if I was starting fresh with no tools? Yes, I would buy this clipper. It would be one of my first picks. So if I had to start fresh, my first clipper that I would buy would obviously be a play clipper. I say obviously, but not that long ago I was a hater of the brand. But now I've tried out a couple other products. The Play would be my first pick. Then the Go would be my second pick. Just because the Play is better for fading and the Go is better for bulk removal. They can both do well at the other, but one is going to be superior to fading, the other is going to be superior to bulk removal. And I prefer to have the tool that makes fading easier, because bulk removal doesn't really get that hard, but this can do it very well. So TPOB Go, this is a solid clipper, 10 out of 10. I recommend you guys buy it. TPOB, thank you for making this clipper. Thank you for making the Play. Thank you for all that you do for the barbers. You are a great brand. I respect you. And I really appreciate your brand. So thank you for all that you do. Until next time, guys, have a good day. Peace out.